Hi everyone. Today I will present my final project. In this case is server and database interaction. The context of the project is that is framed with a university's innovation center, which needs an efficient method to crack and scientific output at its research. The ability to automatically collect and analyze this data is a strategic asset to enabling the institution to measure the impact and make data-driven decisions. Okay. The problem context of the project is that the current process of manually searching Google Scholar and recording research information is slow, prone to error, and unscannable. The challenge of this project is to develop a system that connects to an external data source, in this case, a API, that processes the information and stores in the university's internal database. Okay, in this case, we have to use Java to develop the application. The In this case, también IntelliJ, and for database we use MySQL, Workbench MySQL. Okay. The hypothesis of the project is if a Java application is developed to use Google Scholar API for data retrieval and automatically integrated to MySQL database, then the Innovation Center will be able to automate information gathering, ensuring the accurate and up-to-date data. Okay, this is the backlog of the project. It was guided in a agile backlog, defining the key functionalities as a user story for a structured phase approach. Well, in this case, one of the user story in this project is research the search API docs to learn how to get the scholar data. We have the start date and the end date and the status, complete, to do, in progress, etc. The deliverables in this case for uh, research search API. We had to have or create a section to technical report on API. Okay. Uh, and we have the roadmap of the project that is in 1 week we have to create all project 3 sprints. 1 week, 1 sprint, 2 days, another sprint, another 2 days, and the third sprint another 2 days. The evaluation criteria of this project was a success measuring against a formal rubric. In this case, this is the rubric, and evaluating the implementation of server and database commands, the handling of the Google Scholar API, in the design using the MUBC architecture. Okay, we introduce the 3 sprints. Research the API for Google Scholar and prepare the initial technical documentation and GitHub repository. This is the sprint number one. Uh, in my words, the sprint number one is to research for Search API and Java and Google Scholar. We create an account in Search API that is the connection to Google Scholar and my IntelliJ program. Okay. Then the sprint number two is develop to core Java application using MVC. In this case, MVC is the model visual controller pattern that is uh, a system that in carpets of the project that successfully making get request to the API and the fetch research data. And sprint number three is the correct design of the connection with the data and the database. Okay, design it and create it in the MySQL database and complete the application so that data retrieved from the API is automatically saved to recycle and articles table. Well, the conclusion of the project is that is hypothesis validated. The final application validates the hypothesis, providing to be a robust solution for automating to data flow and external API to internal database. The MVC architecture was critical for maintaining organized code and separating the API logic from the database logic, which will facilitate future expansions. As a next step, and for the future, in this case, uh, we think that the system could be or intend to handle app implication to collect the all authors articles, not just one those on the first page. Well, if you can see, this is the part that we we find the information. In this case, on is 10 articles for Geoffrey Hinton. This is the author. This is the articles, and we connect to the database and insert. Connection to database is correct and efficient and exit code 0. Okay, and in this image shows the 10 articles that is in in the database in MySQL workbench. And this is all for today. Thank you for your attention and see you soon. Thank you.